We got 4 sets ready to go. Everybody's, 2 sets that are ready. 4 of us traveling. Everybody's gung ho. We've got 2 snowmobiles and a quad.
Why me, Lord?
Everybody's warm.
Why me, Lord?
I think that's their way of saying that they're very excited. Looks good, eh, boys? Good country we're heading into.
Yeah, let's hope we get a lot of wolves, boys.
You're gonna go around that tip. Gonna go around that way.
This one right here.
And then head in. 15 kilometers or so. Should be a good time. It's a little snowy. We'll need our goggles today. We got fuel and sandwiches. Should be a good day today, eh, Garrett?
Yeah, it should be.
Ah, you excited or what?
Yeah.
Have we done enough prep work?
I think so.
Okay. All right, off we go. We just came in here partway to our first wolf set, and there's been a lot of activity, lots of tracks, and we saw some other tracks that were pretty well kind of snowed in, and it looked like it was a good possibility that that was grizzly bear. So we're hoping that that's not the case. I mean, they should be sleeping here for a while now. They've had lots of snow and lots of cold weather, but sometimes that's what happens when you're trapping. One of them loiters for a little bit too long and ends up smelling a trapper's bait, I guess, but we'll head on in here and we'll check our snares. Good times. Nothing going on this set here. We gotta go and find more spots for wolves here.
Yes, so.
It's kind of snowing a little bit today. The quad ended up getting trapped in 4th gear today. He seems to have that reset. One snowmobile's low on oil.
Things are going sideways.
Par for the course.
Can't go wrong.
Nothing can go wrong. We've only got a solid team of optimism here. Huh?
Any more awesome, this would be shining.
Okay, onward and upward. Everybody's stuck. Oh.
That turnaround isn't too bad up there though. Too far up there.
Well, what we'll do, Garrett, is there's just the one trap there. But instead of us fighting this thing like this,
yeah.
I think I'll go there and turn around there with Mark.
I'll stay on this side of the creek.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. And we'll use me walking up there.
Oh. Well, we're going to spend way more time sledding today than trapping. She's a good workout.
I should get rid of the bacon and eggs.
Oh. We'll see if the ice shelf up through there is thick enough to hold us, because that spot there no good.
Does all the lake through the top of the trees?
Huh?
Does all lake just to the trees?
The other side where that shrub is?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Huh?
Tell to the shrub.
Yeah. Like you're standing in ice. The ice shelf starts back with that right around the corner. That's where it starts.
What do you think, Garrett?
Well, I think we should give it a try.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go.
Should have held on to that one.
It's great. Deeper than ass.
You got the short end of the stick here, Garrett.
Yeah, I gotta push and goddamn walk.
Oh, this is a family program, Garrett. Yeah. Oh, there's a little slip of the tongue there. Oh well. Well, part of this program here we're running, I guess.
Hey, this is a family program.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Well, whoever has to walk by you.
I think when these two fellows trap long enough, they're gonna figure out that horseplay. There's no spare energy at the end of the day. Hey, isn't this gonna take and wear us out?
This should do it.
We don't need to go jumping around in the snow like Chris and Mark here, do we, Gary?
No.
Okay. All right,
Okay, we're okay.
let's get going here. Well,
Another day at the ranch.
Marten trapping 101.
Yeah.
Only got stuck once so far. Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason that I set those Marten boxes all the way in is so that those springs, when that trap closes, it takes everything flies out of the box, and then you've got the Marten hanging.
Yeah.
Like this Marten right here is completely dried out, and the critters, you know, they can get at it because it was just laying in the box. Like the trap snaps and it just stays right there. And the you know what I think we should do is I think we should try and set these traps on the farthest away notch.
Like the first one.
Yeah, and then have the trigger out. This Marten here had one set of jaws on its back legs and the other one around its guts. And it was laying in the box. Like that's how far they can get in. So you got a bad hit with the conibear, and you got a Marten that's laying in the box that everything is gonna eat. So I think we should try that.
Yeah, might as well. What do we got to lose?
Like I catch Marten, I get them a lot of times, I'll even get them right on the head.
That's a quicker death.
Yeah.
There's a wolverine in here.
There's a
Yeah,
running
it is.
pole, yeah.
Okay, that chunk of wolverine, and there's only one Marten in here.
There's one box, and I already opened up the lid on the top, so we just need to put a little chunk in there. I put lure out already. And then, yeah, we just need like a half a beaver to tie underneath that log there, Chris.
Baby, you cut apart yesterday. Make sure when you fall into the snow, that shotgun doesn't get full.
Is that snow deep enough, Chris?
I'm stuck. I cannot move.
No.
Stay there till we come out or bring in.
When you get stuck often enough, when you just jump off the trail, then pretty soon you stop doing that.
That's the way that works. This is by far the deepest trap here, too.
We're gonna keep Mr. Snyder's comfortable.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Go to the top and then come back down.
Yeah, I think the best thing, because we're climbing the whole way, we'll just end up, everybody will just keep getting stuck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in there pushing.
Take that small bait.
I got the bait. Just bring the chunk of beaver bait. No,
I lured, I put lure behind the box to the right. So as long as we don't go messing around behind the box, nobody will be wearing the Marten lure. Isn't that sort of like the rule? Isn't that what we try to do?
Yeah, that's what we don't want to be dragging that shit into the cabin. Eh?
Or home for that matter.
How big
Yeah,
of a beaver?
well, we can wash machines there.
I think a half. Just a half.
I cut it to pieces today.
cut the same chunk again.
Yeah.
Marten trapping can produce a lot of flying squirrels, and that's what we see here in this trap. So I'm just resetting this trap here. I'm going to pull the remains out, and the flying squirrels, they get caught, and
Flying
their own kind comes and eats them and whatnot. And it's the same as a marten getting caught in the trap. It'll be the flying squirrels, red squirrels, birds, marten, wolverine, whatever comes around on this trap line, and they'll all eat them. I'm just going to take and reset this trap here and give a little demonstration of what it looks like. Set my camera in the box here and place the trap in the box, and then we got to take and pull the trap back out.
1 second, boss.
And pull the trap back out, and then put bait in, and then turn the trap around so that trigger is on the outside facing the marten when he comes. And that's kind of what it looks like there when you set a marten trap.
Goodness in here.
Is that okay? That's a fair chunk. That'll do.
Beaver. They usually ask me to bring them.
We'll put some bait in.
Size chunk.
Pour a little bit of lure on the branch. That, folks, is marten trapping 101 right there. Well, we made it to our turnaround. Pretty thick snow, eh, Mark?
Oh yeah.
Is this what you wanted?
Yeah. Up to your chest high.
Come and give me a pull. I'm tired of working. Hey?
The quad comes to the rescue.
Yeah, there you go. It's an advertisement for Camoplast. All of that.
For one little trap.
Did it need to be reset?
No, we just need bait and lure.
Fuck did he get all the
Whoops.
Christopher, go get the
It's kind of deep here. Woo.
I don't know, he probably only uses one.
She's a chore. Trapping 101. Well, we left Snyder's behind. Should be okay. What are we gonna have burned? $20 worth of fuel coming up here.
Yeah.
We decided to stop checking traps on the way in, just because the adventurous snow activities were more than we could bear. All right, well, we've got this Marten box set here. I'm gonna take and show you folks the idea of what you get in a Marten box with the spring set all the way back in these notches. A lot of times what'll happen is Marten will take and get caught, or whatever's gonna get caught, and that spring is gonna have that trap come flying out, and it's supposed to end up hanging over here where nothing can get at it. So I'll take and see if I can take and hit that trigger properly and see what we get for a demonstration here. So that there would be your perfect catch, I suppose. Versus we'll take and we'll do it exactly opposite. We'll take a see what happens when we take and set this thing up, and we'll place those jaws a little ways back. I'll do this so the camera can see. And if you're wondering why trappers get their hands caught in traps, it's for exactly the reason that you just saw me set this trap. Without trap setters and without safeties. But I got Mark here that can take and bandage up my my fingers if I get caught. So we'll take and set this thing up, and I'll put it right in the middle. Now this trap might still come out just with the energy of those springs getting set off, and depending on where you've made the spring kind of bite into the cedar here, or the box, it might still come out. So we'll see. Oh, not like that, it won't. So there you go. Now you've got a Marten laying in your box that everything can take and come in and chew on. And out here especially, we've got shrews. The shrews are super bad. And sometimes you'll actually see shrews will come in here and they will actually multiply. You leave a big piece of bait in there, and then you leave a extra large Marten laying in there, and they'll eat and they'll eat and they'll eat, and they're literally going to take and increase their population right at one set here. Now up above here, Mark, if you want to show us that. This here is a Wolverine set running pole. So we've kind of got a little bit of everything here for the predators. We're looking for the Marten that comes in here. The way that the trigger is offset in here, there's enough room for the most part for birds and squirrels and Marten to take and run up and down through there. And we had a camera here a couple of years back, and the visitors were here all the time. But a Wolverine comes up here and he walks in with his broad shoulders, and he ends up hanging here pretty quick. That's our gang set right here. Trapping in the mountains. Nope. This appears to me, I think we missed this one. Yep. Oh yeah, he's henpecked and everything. Oh well. Oh, we'll take him. Pull him out of the trap. Should be able to come out, I think. Might not be okay. Might not be too bad. Ah, there you go. Nope. That's what happens when they stay in too long. They end up getting henpecked. Boys are just looking after a Marten box right in there. Shall we go on to the next one, Garrett?
Might as well.
I'm trying to make sure I don't drive too fast over the little bumps, Garrett.
Oh, I don't worry about the bumps.
Got a little flag. Is that a forestry flag there?
I don't know if that's forestry or one of ours.
We'll see, eh? All right. Might be forestry, yeah. All right. Well, Garrett,
It's been a nice day.
this is the end of the trail today. Well, last traps have just been checked, and now we got 18 kilometers to get back to our home,
Oh,
the cabin.
how come they got longer? I thought it was only 15.
We're 3 kilometers
Oh,
on the
yeah,
other
you're
side
right.
of the road here.
Forgot about them
Sorry.
puppies.
I don't know if math is necessarily my forte,
fine.
but did you guys pick up quite a few Marten, or
Mostly all squirrel.
oh, we were looking for Marten, Chris?
We picked up a lot of empties though.
Empty traps and dead squirrels?
I mean empty beer cans.
Oh my goodness, here we go. I don't know. Garrett, it sounds
I
like
don't know. I don't know about them guys.
sounds like the video camera might need to get shut off now. Well, I guess sometimes a beer is involved when we're dealing with trapping philosophy. Is that right, Mark?
Yeah,
It's
it's
the only way
because
to
of
go.
thirst.
Yeah, especially if you're having a good day and everybody's happy and healthy.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Especially today.
Okay. Well, there you go. There you go, folks.
It's the end of the line.
It's the end of the line. That's it, that's all. A little bit of rain's falling right now.
I don't feel the rain, but I feel the chinooking.
Heading back to the cabin, calling her a day.
Macaroni and hamburger.
5 o'clock right here. Macaroni and hamburger.